Hello, my name is Elsa Elliott, and I'm here to talk to you about the Scorpio ministry at the Temple of Witchcraft. I am the lead minister for this ministry. Scorpio ministry is overseen by a guardian spirit, like the other 12 ministries are. Ours is named Mentor, and he teaches us to celebrate life and oversees the transition between flesh and spirit. Our ministry provides pastoral support, ritual practices, and education in the areas of death and dying and grief and bereavement, ancestor veneration and communication, and sacred sexuality in the traditions of witchcraft. We provide spiritual companionship, support, pastoral counseling, and ritual practices for dying and for the bereaved. The pictured altar is something we would do bedside for someone who is dying. We provide a forum for open conversation about death. We do this online. That's why it's a digital discussion. It's a free-flowing discussion on topics related to death and confronting mortality through the lens of modern witches and death workers. We fill the event with information and guidance from our dynamic death-positive ministers, and we help you to navigate questions, emotions, challenges, and death readiness. We often present on a particular topic to get the conversation started. Please note, this is not a bereavement group, but we do freely talk about grief. And I often find that being able to talk about grief eases the feelings around it. The Scorpio webpage has resources and information on talking about death, as well as other aspects of the ministry. To see our Facebook page on Mortal Musings, we often post interesting articles there, as well as when the next event will be. And your go-to page for everything temple event-wise is the temple events page on the temple website. We provide ancestor veneration and communication. We do an annual collection of the names of the beloved dead who had died since last Samhain, and we hold that on the ancestor altar from Samhain to Samhain. We release the names from the year before on astrological Samhain through a ritual. We provide ancestor altars at temple events, and we also maintain a virtual altar for temple initiates who have joined the ancestors. This is on our temple website. Here's some images of ancestor altars from various events. In the upper right is the ritual release of the names from the prior Samhain. On the left-hand side is an example of an ancestral shrine that one would hold when one has just experienced a death. There's a description of that on the Scorpio website, Scorpio page on the temple website. And it's under it's a PDF that's available there. It's linked as the ancestral shrine practice. And it can be very, very important and very helpful to take that time after a death to send your love and feelings and whatever you need to talk about to this person, and also allow space so you can hear them. And this is the beginning of of what you can work with ancestor veneration. You can move that into your ancestor altar. We work with sacred sexuality within the context of witchcraft. Let my worship be within the heart that rejoiceth. For behold, all acts of love and pleasure are my rituals. We offer open-minded support to those exploring their relationships with the divine through sacred sexuality. And we offer various opportunities for education and training and discussion regarding the creation of and development of positive attitudes towards personal and societal issues surrounding the sacredness and life-affirming potential of sexuality. Here are our various pages and ways to be in touch. If anything I've said has prompted, you would find you would benefit from our services or talking to one of our ministers, please send me an email and let me know, and we can work out how to help you. Also, if you've heard something, you say, wow, I really want to help with that. I'd love to volunteer. Believe me, I'd love to hear from you. So please, please do send me a note and we can work through how you can help us. There's also the memorial page that I spoke of, the Mortal Musings that I talked about already. And oh, the other thing, the one last thing I wanted to say is if you are on the temple calendar page at the bottom, you can sign up, you can fill out a form, and you will get an email each month with what our offerings are for that month. Thank you so much for paying attention and to me, and I hope you have a wonderful Temple Hearth. Thank you very much.